Alright YouTube, it's the RyKage back again with another video. In this video I'm going to be going over my top 5 anime series that are on Netflix right now. Couple things I need to go over. First, this is my personal top 5, so if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Second of all, I won't be going into too much detail about the series themselves because this is just my personal top 5 list, it's not reviews of each one. I will give a bit of basic information and that's it. One more thing is that this is the UK Netflix only because I am from the UK, so I can't really say too much about the American ones. Sorry. But as always, I'm going to jump right into it with number 5, which is High School of the Dead. High School of the Dead is kind of a fan service filled zombie high school slayer. That's it. I've mentioned this before in previous videos, but basically it's about a group of high school students which get together and try to survive a zombie apocalypse whilst finding one's parents. It's a good anime, it's not amazing. When you watch it you kind of think, well, this is a bit, you know, silly, but for me it is a very guilty pleasure anime. It is filled with lots of fan service, like lots of panty shots and boob shots and shit, and honestly that's not my cup of tea, but the anime itself is decent. It is really decent, and honestly it's like one of the very few zombie apocalypse anime series out there, so it's worth watching. I think it's only like 26 episodes long, so you can get through it pretty quickly. Get on it, watch it, it is good. At number 4, we have Blood Lad. Blood Lad is a very short anime series which definitely needs a second season. It's about a vampire, but not your stereotypical average vampire. Basically, a girl ends up in the spirit world, well, the demon world, with our guy who is a vampire. And the main character, the vampire, is a massive fan of like the Japanese nerd culture, like anime, games, and he absolutely loves ladies. And when the girl dies, he no longer likes the lady, but he wants to love that lady again, so he makes it his life mission to bring her back to life. So basically he likes her again. Along the road we meet new characters, you know, family members, friends, and yeah, shit hits the fan. And honestly, there is so many references to different like things such as like Dragon Ball Z, and honestly that makes the anime so much more enjoyable. Please watch it, it's only like 10 episodes long. At number 3, we have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You've probably seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood if you're like a decent anime fan, because this anime is absolutely unbelievably amazing. 64 episodes of sheer awesome-tacularness. If you haven't seen it, I'll go over the basic premise. Basically, Ed and Alphonse's mother dies. They try using alchemy to bring her back to life. Alphonse ends up losing his body. Ed ends up losing a couple limbs. And there we go. Basically, they're trying to get all that shit back. And there is so much action in this anime, but it is awesome action. It is animated so well. It looks so nice. You need to watch this anime if you haven't. The characters are amazing. The location is amazing. The story is amazing. The voice acting in the English and the Japanese is amazing. Please watch this anime. At number 2, we have Steins Gate. Steins Gate is an anime series based on time travel, and it is one of those psychological anime that mess with your brain. It's what you don't know what's happening until the end. The story is so confusing, but at the end, when you finally understand what's going on, you feel like a genius because you feel like you figured it out, but when really it just gets all revealed at the end. The characters in this anime are absolutely phenomenal. You've got Hyoin Kyoma, who is kind of like a scientist genius, but kind of a paranoid freak, but he's awesome, and he has his little hacker friend with him and his little girl who just kind of there to make everything seem decent, you know what I mean, like everything's okay. And then you get introduced to new characters, like a new girl joins who we thought was dead, but turns out she isn't dead, and you don't know why, and you try to figure out what the hell's going on, and a lot of people come over and everyone tries killing him, and it gets crazy and confusing, but you never stop enjoying the show, not even for a second, and that's why this anime is number 2 on this list. If you haven't seen Steins Gate, watch it. It's not very long, I think it's like 26 episodes long. I don't know, I've got the DVD over there, give me a second. There are 25 glorious episodes, I wish there was more. Do yourself a favour and watch this show. Number 1 is Black Lagoon. If you know me, you know why Black Lagoon is number one. Black Lagoon and the OVA Roberta's Blood Trail are both unbelievable. In my opinion, it is the best anime series in the world. I understand a lot of you are going to disagree with me because it is completely subjective, but I love Black Lagoon and everything about it. The voice acting, the setting, the premise, the characters, everything is great. Basically, there's a delivery company called the Lagoon Company that like sometimes break the rules to put food on the table, and basically everyone just dies. If someone gets in their way, they are dead. The unique selling point of this anime is that there is a lot of different female characters that are all insanely strong and good at killing people, and they all eventually just start brawling at times, and it's just so enjoyable to watch. And honestly, they really need to make more anime like this. So if you like action, blood, guts, death, watch Black Lagoon and you will not be disappointed. The OVA is called Roberta's Blood Trail, and it's about a maid that goes on a massive killing spree and everybody just dies. Be sure to watch this anime if anything like that sounds interesting to you. I promise you will enjoy this anime. But anyway, that is my top 5 picks for anime series on the UK Netflix. Be sure to tell me if you think I missed any that should have been on this list. As always, thank you for watching. Comment, like and subscribe. Share this video with anyone it may benefit. But before I go, just let me ask you, would you prefer that I go into more detail about this anime? Because I try to not say too much about characters, about what's actually going on. I tried to give you the bare minimum to make the anime itself sound interesting. Would you prefer if I went into more detail? If that's what you prefer, make sure to let me know. If enough people want it, I will start doing that. It'll just probably mean I've got to make less videos, because obviously it's going to take more time to get more resources like images and shit. Could I go on like the Black Lagoon wiki, download pictures from there? I don't know, are they like royalty free or whatever? I actually go on and screenshot my own shit. I don't know what's actually allowed. So anyway, bye.